Denny Hamlin has won just about everything there is to win in NASCAR, except one race, and on Sunday he came agonizingly close to finally checking that box, only to watch it slip away in the final laps at Indianapolis. Today we're breaking down exactly what happened and what Hamlin himself had to say about it. And hey, real quick, if you are a true NASCAR fan like me, go ahead and drop a like and subscribe to the channel. NASCAR Nation News is just getting started. We are pushing for our next subscriber milestone, and it's all about real talk from fans who live this sport every week. Alright, let's get into it. Let's start with the basics of what actually happened on Sunday afternoon at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Denny Hamlin finished in 4th place in the 2026 Brickyard 400. Now 4th place. On paper, that sounds solid, and it was a great points day for the Joe Gibbs racing driver. But here's the thing. 4th place isn't what stings. It's how that 4th place happened. Hamlin was leading. On the final restart of the race, he had the top spot. That's about as close as you can get to a Brickyard 400 victory. But it didn't hold. Christopher Bell, running behind Hamlin, wasn't able to give him a push on that restart. And that opening. That's all it took. Corey Heim took advantage and drove into the lead. So what actually went wrong on that restart? Hamlin broke it down himself afterward, and it's worth going through piece by piece, because it's more complicated than just he got beat. Hamlin explained that on late race restarts like that one, everybody is fighting to win. As he put it, when a driver is clear by even an inch, they're going to take that inch. That's just the nature of it. But the real issue, according to Hamlin, came down to the pushes behind him. He said it was really on his side, meaning himself, Christopher Bell, and Chase Briscoe, to not properly orchestrate good pushes at that moment. In his words, they became detached at the wrong time. Now here's where it gets specific. Hamlin said he thought Bell was on board with giving him a push. The problem was timing. Bell came in way too early, before the actual restart zone, and under NASCAR restart rules, Hamlin can't go until he physically reaches that restart zone. So even if Bell wanted to help, the timing was off from the start. Hamlin also relayed what Bell told him about Chase Briscoe's involvement. According to Hamlin, Bell said Briscoe was either on him way too early or laying back. And Hamlin pointed out, that's exactly how you lose a restart like this. When everybody on the track knows they're going to go, the whole game becomes about the pushes. And if those pushes aren't lined up right, the advantage disappears fast. Then, Hamlin pointed out something interesting. The irony of the situation. He said that's essentially how we got the lead in the first place, earlier in the race. It just came back around the other way this time. He even admitted he was maybe just a hair into turn 2 when another driver shut the door on him. But that's racing. Everyone out there is fighting for a big Brickyard victory. It's earned on one side, and it's on the team on the other side to defend it. Hamlin didn't stop there either. He touched on the restart itself, saying he's sure maybe he could have done something different with the timing of it. But he also pointed to a specific problem. Getting shoved so early on that restart didn't allow him to get his car straight before taking off. And to make matters worse, he noted that Joe Logano really timed the bump to Corey Heim well. Hamlin's own conclusion, in his words. He doesn't know what they do differently next time. Now let's zoom out for a second, because this loss carries extra weight. Hamlin has already won NASCAR's other Crown Jewel events throughout his career. The Brickyard 400 is the one race still missing from his resume, and that's what makes Sunday sting even more. If the number 10-11 car had been able to maintain that lead through the restart, Hamlin very likely would have driven into victory lane and finally completed that list. Instead, he walks away from Indianapolis with a 4th place finish, and another what-if attached to his name at this track. So let's recap what we know. Hamlin led on the final restart. Christopher Bell wasn't able to push him due to timing issues before the restart zone. Corey Heim took the lead as a result, and Hamlin still hasn't been able to add the Brickyard 400 to his Crown Jewel collection. Here's a question for you to think about. Based on everything Hamlin said, do you think this restart comes down to circumstance, or do you think there's something Hamlin and his teammates could realistically do differently next time? Drop your thoughts down in the comments. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure you're subscribed to NASCAR Nation News, because we've got more coverage like this coming your way. See you in the next one.